Voting in this year's SGA Presidential Election took place on Wednesday and Thursday. Kofi Mensah and Chevrier ran for the position. Kofi won by 46 votes, 713 to 667. It was a controversial election with allegations of misinformation and overspending. Nonetheless, many UVM students didn't know who was running for SGA president.
Do you know who's running for SGA this year?
No, I've seen posters, like I know there's an election going on, and I've read stuff like in the newspaper, like The Cynic, but other than that, not really.
I'm not sure who's running for SGA president, no.
I know Kofi Mensah. I've seen a lot of posters of his while I was dining at the fine Marche facility. And I know, actually that's all I know.
Katie Rifkin is the chair of the SGA Elections Committee. The committee was responsible for investigating the controversial allegations and sanctioning Kofi.
Elections go in cycles. The school, every 4 years or so, there's kind of a big scandal or a big thing with the rules. And I think that's kind of because people, every 4 years, it gets laxer and laxer and laxer, and then it gets strict again because something happens. So I think this was kind of the year where, unfortunately, something happened.
Kofi was removed from the ballot for failing to remove all his campaign posters after being sanctioned for going over budget, but the election committee overturned this decision, finding that it had made procedural errors.
It pretty much all just followed a ripple effect. Because of the first sanction, it sort of had an impact on the second sanction because there seemed to be discrepancies in my receipts that I handed in and how much I'd actually spent in my campaign budget, and I actually have never touched over $150.
Claire believes that the allegations against Kofi were a distraction from the real issues in the campaign. She also believes that the election committee should have followed through on its sanctions against him.
Clearly there was a huge turnout which may not have happened had he been taken off the ballot. I think that it's not a democracy if there's only one person on the ballot and you only have one choice unless you write something in. But he was specifically told that if A happened, B would happen, and he did A and B never happened. People were kind of threatened. I know I received death threats on the day saying that people were going to kill me unless Kofi was put back on the ballot.
Turnout was indeed higher for this election than any other SGA presidential or Senate election on record at UVM. UVMtv was interviewing Kofi when he received word that he had won the election.
In Vermont, we deal with things. I'm actually getting a call right now from the elections chair, so this might be it. So let's see how it goes. Hi, Kate. How's it going? I'm good. Okay. I formally accept to be the next student body president for next year.
For UVMtv, this is Eric Koch. Have a great day.